Hey guys, Carrie here. I've thought about like going live and stuff, but it's like, oh God, what if I say the wrong word or I do this or that? And then I can't like stop it and start over, and I don't know how to edit my videos. So I'm just gonna like go for it. I just recorded a video. I went and I changed into my Bob Ross shirt. No mistakes, just happy accidents. What do y'all think? I'm drinking some red wine, and I just took a couple hits of smoke. So I don't smoke a lot, but when I do, I do, like, it hits me super fast, and like it doesn't take very much, and it honestly, like, at some points can help you be in tune more with spirit, like it was the ancient it was a ritual, grows naturally on the planet, and they used to pass around pipe, with tobacco too, and be grateful for what are you grateful for? Say it out loud. Anyway, it's kind of gotten off of that, but I feel grateful just to be here. Oh, I was gonna put my shoes on, but I decided not to. Anyway, so this video, I want to talk about a dream that I had. Oh, hey, look. My pillow. That's backwards. It says, noun. A series of thoughts or images occurring during sleep. You were in my dream last night. Something notable for its beauty. The new car is a dream to operate. Anyway, so, just thought it was funny. It's sitting right there next to me. Okay, this was like in 2018. I was living at my mom's house in Waxahachie, Texas. I was living with my best friend, John, and I remember being in like an apartment complex, which is very symbolic to me. Like these repeating themes are very symbolic, and that's how dreams are. But I was in this apartment complex in the laundromat, and this ninja was like trying to kill me. Like this, I think he was a black guy, ninja, and all of a sudden I'm like doing something with the dryer, the clothes, which is also symbolic. I won't get into that right now. And this long-haired Asian chick like swoops in, and she's like gonna save me from this assassin or whatever. Like, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm in this like shanty, right? Like I'm in this little shack, and there's two pallets on the floor. I'm in the one by the wall, and there's another one about 3 feet away from me. It's John, and we're like laying there, and all of a sudden, I have my dog Bubby with me. Bubby, where are you? I'll get distracted if I get him. Anyway, so Bubby's with me. We're just chilling, and all of a sudden the base of my head, like the back of my neck, like right here, just started vibrating, like some kind of electrical static current, just bzzz, in the back of my mind. Like, it was alarming, and I remember thinking, and then all of a sudden, I did like this, and then all of a sudden, I hear someone scream what sounded bloody murder. Kimberly! It sounded like the chick on Exorcism of Emily Rose, where she's doing the recording, and she's like, Emily! It was terrifying. And I heard what seemed to be like a 911 call, where someone is calling for help. Someone named Kimberly got murdered or something. And it was like the whole thing was just terrifying. And I said, John, he's like, I feel it too, just calm down, it'll stop in a minute. And then when it stopped, like a couple or a few seconds later, boom, these people kicked through the door. And this, like, the squad team, like, and I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, here I am, I thought I was in trouble, I didn't know what was going on, okay. And Bob Stafford was there, my best friend John's boss, and my old coworker at Aloha, Associated Locksmiths of America, was there. And when I saw him, and it's like all of a sudden I realized these people are here to rescue me. They're here for us. Like, what the hell is going on? And then I never actually wrote this down because it's so vivid in my mind. And then it's like the scene just changed, and we're in this corridor, but there's no wall. Like, it's just like a mist. Like a grayish, whitish mist. And I could tell, like, I mean, I'm walking down a hall, but it wasn't a hall. Like, it was very luminescent, sheer. And so Bob, and what's interesting is I worked for the Associated Locksmiths of America, and Bob was John's direct boss. Stafford. Get it, Bob Stafford. Anyway, that's cute. But he shows this, it's almost like a birdhouse looking, or like a heart steampunk kind of ish clock, and it's broken. And it's John's job to look at it and fix it. And Bob starts telling John about what he's got to do, and they kind of disappear, fade into the background, to the I'm trying to remember if it was this way or that way, to the left, I think, to the left. Anyway, so I continue walking with this black guy, and he's got a walkie-talkie, and he pulls it out, and we get to this next room, and I can tell, like, it's changing. And we get to the door, and he's like, the bottom floor of the castle is secure. And it made this, like, noise. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm down on my knees, like, sobbing uncontrollably, like, you guys are really here to find me? Like, what the hell? What? And I'm sobbing uncontrollably. Hang on, I need some more wine. Okay, so let me describe the room. It's like a cabin. It looks like light brown walls or whatever. Nothing really hanging up, and everything's just kind of like soft, and, you know, like you could touch it and it'd be like a fuzz kind of feeling. It was very light and airy. Trying to remember. Okay, there's like a bar, like kind of entrance or whatever, and I went and I turned to the left, and there was a little round table, wooden table, with a chair. I think I sit in the chair, and this man, older man, looked like Denver Pyle kind of ish, which is weird because he like lived right down the corner, around the corner from me in Waxahachie, Grizzly Adams. He comes out with this like stained glass, right? It's just like a piece of stained glass, and he puts it up in front of me like this, and I reach out and try to touch it, and he's like he like really quickly, like, ooh, don't do, because I was gonna just touch it. I wanted to feel it, and he was like in fear, like, don't touch it. Like, oh, okay. Okay, here we go. And I'm still crying, like bawling my eyes out. What the hell is going on? And the whole time I knew I was not in my body. That's the thing. I knew I was not in my body. Wet the whistle a little bit. My friend John says that. Anyway, so the next thing I know, I look to the right, and there's this cutout, a square in the wall, and a boob tube, like a big old TV, one of the big ones, the clunkers that you used to get. And it was like hanging in, like in between the wall, the inside and the outside of the cabin, right? And on the TV was wispy field, like tall grass flowing in the wind, and then the back there was a barn. And I was able to just walk right through it. Like, okay, first the guy is scared because I'm gonna touch the glass window that he showed me. Like, he was confirming something. He was confirming what my energy and what my abilities are. Anyway, I didn't go through the TV, but I knew, like, they were letting me know you can walk through it like a portal. Anyway, so this is just a dream. It's a crazy dream. No, anyway, that was the end of the dream. And I woke up from it instantly. It was like, oh my God, like, holy shit, what was that? What was that? I went and I woke John up because it was so frightening. Like, it was so terrifying because I knew I was aware that I wasn't in my body that whole time. And this was like a long 5 minutes dream time period. It seemed like less than 5 minutes, no more than 5. Man, but apparently, well, I guess it happens like that in a dream, D-R-E-M, dream. Anyway, so a couple of days later, I asked my daughter, like, have you had any weird dreams lately? And she's like, yeah, I have. Or I think she might have just offered to tell me, because she dreams a lot like I do too. And she said that she was in Africa, which after I woke up, I looked up Kimberly. I looked up that name, and it was associated somewhere in Africa, something to do with Africa. And then Callista's like, oh, I'm in Africa in this fancy ass tent, and Kim Kardashian is there with and Kanye had gone, or somebody was talking. I don't know if Kanye was there, but there was a man wearing a turban, and he took Kanye back or whatever to another room. And Callista my daughter was asking, hey, you got any cigarettes? And she's like, yeah. Let me get you one. So I just thought it was weird. Kim Kardashian. Like, it's just, come on now. At first I could really think, oh, that's just coincidence. But my experiences before and after that prove otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, how many coincidences before are mathematically impossible? That it's probable that what you're feeling is actuality. Actual reality. Yeah. So what the hell? Like, okay, what do I do with that? I'm gonna smoke. I've been smoking again. I just got out of the mental hospital again for the 7th time for a manic phase that would not stop. But I had fun. Let me tell you something. I didn't know I could dance until Delilah showed me how. Who's Delilah? It's a Florence and the Machine song. Delilah. Oh wow, I really lit it. So I've got my date to quit again picked out. The light up there is shaking. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Like, is there anything that I want to say about those experiences before? I'll think of something as soon as I turn my camera off. The video I just recorded, I wanted to say, like, I was able to figure out later, just from further experiences like this, that my soul had not completely returned to my body, and there was that delay. It might have been only a few seconds delay, and I'm just like, or like a second delay, and boom, aware, or I'm back in my, I don't know. You tell me. What do you think it is? It's raining out here. So much has changed. Like, so much has been going on. This video is getting a little long. But man, I just had fun explaining this to y'all. It's just crazy, that dream, Bob Stafford, and I've got another thing with the name Bob that I'll share at another time. That was whack. I mean, it was really crazy. Hey, Bob. Anyway, it was one of these things too. Like, woo, that was nuts. Nuts, N-U-T-S, nuts. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm a little stoned right now, just a little, and this is my first glass of wine. But hey, doesn't matter what I say. Look at my shirt. No mistakes, just happy accidents, right? Okay. All right, guys, I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing and watching my stuff. I'm so grateful to be able to reach out to others like myself. Okay.